Hey guys, Brandy here. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome back to Sewing Back. And I have a real quick video to drop off here. I have picked up my Azure Haul. Actually, I didn't pick it up. I had to work today and when it was our scheduled time. And if you watched last month's video, one of the things that I said, honestly, the main thing I said that was a con when it comes to Azure Standard was the pickup, like not knowing that you know about a week out when your date and time is scheduled, and then and if you're available. And for a lot of people, if you work a normal like 9 to 5, it doesn't work for you. It's hard because you can't benefit from the program because they have one drop that you're going to pick that's closest to your area. And there's a lot of people actually who have written and said, you know, they wish they even had a drop. They don't have enough interest, or they live very rural or several hours away. And I'm blessed. My drop is 15 minutes from my house. But I had to work today, and I had already placed an order, and I knew it was going to be okay because I had a family member who could go pick it up for me. So my family member went, and it was easy peasy, in and out. So if you do have a friend, a buddy, or a family member or something, and you're willing to maybe switch off, or maybe some months they go, you go, or maybe you order quarterly or whatever, you could still benefit. The other reason why I almost didn't order this month is some of the stuff I got I didn't necessarily have to get. But one of the things that Azure does, which I have appreciated, is as you shop with them, if you're a regular customer, sometimes they will shoot you an email and say, hey, will you fill out this survey on this topic for us? And this is not like where you're reviewing, this isn't like where you review a product and you put that up on their site. This is like they're trying to glean information about their products, if they should keep a certain product, if they should make some kind of changes that, and would I be interested in that? So I've had over the last, I've been 2 years now with Azure, and I've had, I guess, about one time a year where they do this, and they will ask me, and what they do is they will give you, I think it's like a coupon code or something like that. I think mine was a coupon code. And they usually offer you an amount of money for taking this survey for them and helping them see how to better serve their customers. So I had one my first year that they did, and it's been so long I don't even remember what all my questions were. I don't want to fib or so, I just don't even remember, but I remember doing it, and they gave me a $25 credit to my Azure account, which is nice. $25 is nice. So this past month, they did it again, and I know what this one was about. They were asking me about some of the items I purchased, and would I prefer those in plastic or the glass jars, because now they're doing their own canning jars. If you watched last month's video, you saw I had got some of those. And I personally prefer the glass jars if I can get that. And so that was kind of one of the things that I put. I think it had a couple other little things that it asked, but it was pretty short. I mean, it took me less than 5 minutes, and they paid me $10 for that survey. Now, the first time you shop with them, they're probably not going to do all that kind of stuff. But if you start shopping with them more regularly, don't be surprised. They know that information is valuable, your information is valuable, and they don't want to take you for granted. And I think that speaks a lot about the company. So I just kind of wanted to share that real quick with you. And if you become an Azure customer, keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind, if you're buying the sales items that they have each month, you're going to earn more Azure cash, which you get to put back towards your next order. Now, I will tell you, when you do get, if they make an offer to you where they're giving you like a coupon code for a survey, it has like an expiration, so it's usually kind of quick. Your Azure Cash, you can kind of float over from month to month. I think it's quarterly. I think they want you to spend it quarterly, but I'm not 100%. It seems to me like when I've missed, like I've been gone for a couple months, and then I'm coming back for they'll send me like a little reply and say, you have this much Azure Cash, you want to use it because you're going to lose it if you don't use it. So they always tell you or whatever. But you can always be earning money back. And so I had both of those things this month, and so I didn't want to miss out. And so I wanted to share with you what I got. I'm not planning on doing a November haul with my new job, with working and stuff like that. I'm just trying to get my bearings, and to be very honest, I'm pretty well stocked up, and so I feel like I'll be fine. And I don't want to take advantage of family members who can pick up if I can't for some reason. And if it comes later in the afternoon, I can do it. It's just this one was earlier in the morning, and I just couldn't make that work. So my goal going forward is to try to shop quarterly and just do a bigger stock up than necessarily monthly. So anyway, so we have holidays coming up starting next month. And, you know, when I think about holidays, I think about all the casseroles and all the good things like that. So I went ahead in this haul and I got a few of the Pacific Foods cream of mushroom soups, and I got 3 of those and 3 of the cream of chicken. And yes, these are gluten-free if gluten is an issue for you. They just have better quality ingredients. You could make your own. I've never done that. Maybe one day I will, but I haven't ever made my own cream of whatever soup. But I know that you can, and I don't think it's probably too terribly hard. I just haven't done it. So that was my first thing I got. So I got 3 of the cream of chicken, 3 of the cream of mushroom, and I'm just putting those on the pantry shelf. I have a few, but I know I'll probably make a green bean casserole, things like that, and these things really come in handy. So I went ahead and I put those in, and I think they might have been on sale. I think they were on sale too. And so in this box, so just because the box says something doesn't necessarily mean that's what's in it. They pack all this stuff up. A lot of times they just put boxes together. So this one has some, I got some more of the pumpkins. These are the raw holeless pumpkin seeds. I do use these in my granola, and they are delicious. We all love them. And next time I order them, I'm gonna have to order a bigger quantity, since I won't order every month. So I'm pretty well stocked up because I just got some of these things last month, and so I should be good. All right, so this box, I think this is actually what it says. If you've been on the channel, you know that I do sourdough. I primarily eat kamut that I mill when I make my breads and things like that, and or einkorn. I don't usually mill einkorn. I usually use all-purpose einkorn, and because they have lower gluten. So I was gluten-free close to 12 years. So I try to be kind to my system. I've also found that with these, kamut and einkorn pastas, flours, or of course if I mill it myself, I don't get blood sugar spikes, where if I were to have something that's more traditional, I do. So that's just my specialness. But my favorite pasta is kamut pasta, and kamut pasta is very expensive and it's not readily available. So I was very excited because they had So this is one of my favorites. I really love this. And this stuff, like if you can find it, it runs almost like $7 something a box. I didn't pay that. So I got a case of these, which is great because we love to put these like in, if I make chicken noodle soup, this is what I use for the noodles. Oh, and they're so delicious. You can also do it any kind of pasta that you want to do. So that's a whole, I got a case of that. So I think that's got, I think it's 6 or 8 boxes. I think it's 8 boxes. So I got that. And then in this one, and this is why I said you don't ever know what all, the way they pack it. This one was actually a little heavy. So this, and this is interesting because this pertains to like the survey I took. I noticed I love their coconut MCT oil. I love to use this in, when I bake my granola. If I'm doing like a sourdough pineapple zucchini bread, I love to use this. And so I pretty much buy this almost every month. And it used to always come in a glass jar. And one of the things they were asking me was would I be interested in purchasing it, and I think it was like one of their mason jars, which I said absolutely. I prefer that over this because this is plastic. So so who knows. So I was able to, I got another one. Again, I still have a full one. I just had ordered one. I'm trying, like I said, trying to stock up. So the other thing I was running low on, if you've been on the channel, you know I love their spices, seasoning. And I really love a lot of their seasoning mixes because if you are gluten intolerant or whatever, or you just try to do more gluten light, whatever, they actually have a lot of good seasoning mixes that they don't have gluten in them. So, but I love their taco seasoning mix. It's delicious and I needed more, so I picked up a pound of that. I also needed more of their, this is gluten-free as well. It's so easy to make too. It's delicious. Their Alfredo sauce mix. You just mix this with some milk and heat it up in a little butter. And you could use that with your pasta. And this was new to me, but I saw it because originally they were out of the taco mix. And I was like, well, I got to get something. And I ended up, when they got that one, I kept it. But this one is a different one. It's a Festiva Mexican seasoning Fiesta, not Festiva. Good Lord, it's a long. I've had a long day. Okay, that's gonna make me laugh. Okay, so I picked this one. I got this one, and this one also is gluten free. So I have that as a backup. I also wondered if this one would be good in some rices, or even, you know, if you didn't want to do all the different spices in the fajitas, like if you, the freezer fajita type stuff, I thought this one might be good. All right, then finally, my poor dogs, they love this stuff. So this is called Lick Your Chops, and they carry 3 kinds. They have the turkey, these are the turkey. They have the lamb, and yeah, a beef with brown rice and carrots. So I got 3 of each variety. My dogs love this stuff, and I actually did a video probably a year ago feeding my dogs this stuff, and people really like that. And all of a sudden it has become incredibly difficult to get this dog food. So they're always selling out. So whenever I can get it, it's almost been in my cart every month, but for months now I haven't been able to get it. So I was happy that I got it. I'll have to give it out sparingly to them. I also picked up a box of some Jovial, these are really good, rosemary einkorn crackers. I like to keep some of these on hand for, you know, chicken soup. You start feeling bad, maybe you want a tummy thing and you want some crackers, and they're easy to digest. It, like I said, if you have issues like that. And then because if you've been here on the channel, I am severely allergic to all nuts except almonds. But if you're allergic to a nut, it's very difficult to eat a different nut that you're not allergic to because they typically are cross-contaminated. And I have a life or death kind of allergy. So I appreciate when I can find sources where I can eat almonds, because those are the only nuts I'm not allergic to. And I was able to get a big old bag, let's see, what is it, 2-pound bag of almonds, because I love to add almonds to my yogurt, my granola, my a lot of the breads and stuff that I make this time of year, pumpkin bread, stuff like that, banana bread. So I went ahead and got a little bit bigger bag so that I would be stocked up, because if you go to, like, if you were to go to Aldi's, Walmart, Kroger, Publix, pretty much any grocery store, even Costco, or maybe you do a BJ's. I don't know about Sam's Club. I'm assuming it's the same as Walmart because, you know, they're like owned the same. That if you go to get a nut, the nuts and stuff like that, it'll say may contain peanuts, even though, because they're in the same facility. And because I have a life or death kind of issue with it, I can't chance it. So I can't buy those nuts. Now the Blue Diamond, they make all their nut milk, almond milk, and their little almonds not in a peanut facility. It's a peanut free facility, but they still use like cashews and other things like that. So, and I can't have that. And not only that, they use some oils and things. I can actually get raw, unfiltered almonds from Azure. And so I have been very grateful and thankful for that. And so the last thing in this haul is the little circular, and they got chickens on it this time. And this has like new products. It tells you like the new products. This one has a lot of looks like they're kind of getting into a healthy skincare thing. And so you can see like new things that they're bringing. Like one of their big things are Azure gift baskets. Like if you want to give a gift basket for the holidays, honestly, not a bad idea. I wonder if you can personalize them. I don't know. But, oh yeah, they have a baker one, a gardener one, and then they tell you, it looks like they give you suggestions for it. But anyway, they have all those things in there, plus everything that is on sale. If you go to the back, it just kind of catalogs. You can see that the things that are on sale, which means if you purchase any of the items, and it's pages of stuff on sale. Well, I think I skipped too far. Usually it's pages, yeah, so it's like pages of things that are for sale. And if you purchase any of the sale items, then you get Azure cash back. You get a percentage of it. And some things are more than others and stuff like that. So you should always check that out. If you're on their website as well, you'll see, you can click, there's a button at the drop down, and you can put sale items and it'll bring up all the what's for sale for the month. So anyway, so that's my Azure haul. And if you have any questions about Azure, please, feel free to ask me. I feel like I'm pretty well versed in it. And I did make a mistake last month. I said that Azure was in Washington. It's in Oregon. And I think I said Washington State, but it's Oregon. So either way, it's a long way from Georgia. But they have quality products, and a lot of the products that they carry, I just can't find in my local stores. Even the health food stores don't have the same selection, so that you can have options and things like that. Like at my health food store, I can't find kamut pasta. So I know someone locally at one of the farmers markets who makes it that I can buy it when she has it available. But as far as even Whole Foods, none of them have it. So, and if you look a lot of times for some of those specialty things on Amazon, they're at a premium. And so anyway, I'm thankful for Azure. I'm thankful that I have been able to be a part of their business. And like I said, if you have any questions, please just comment below and I will do my best to answer them and point you in the right direction. With that, I guess if you could do all the things, if you found value in this, we appreciate it. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye.